Hey, many fish. It's July 16th, 2017, and I'm just gonna throw this right at you, man. Come in to do my regular headline check on my two main sources here, and I'm looking at a winking John McCain. This guy is, in my humble opinion, clinically insane to begin with, but when you have people in this position and they're winking, that's not a good thing. If you don't know anything about the whole winking, look into it if you're so inclined. But I'm going through this mad crazy stuff as usual, and I see this fella. I mean, how can we miss him, right? Now, before I go to this article, I want to just bring to memory that we were talking about in the last, couple videos or so. We were talking a little bit about Jacob's trouble and the Great Tribulation, and how they basically meld together, I guess you could say. They coincide. That's generally at least what this commentary is talking about. And I will link this. I mean, it's about the best commentary I can find on it. I'm simply not learned enough to quote chapter verse. I've said it before, it's written on my heart, and I know when I read something and it's true and it's from God, I get it. And that's what I'm getting when I see these things, and I really don't know what else to tell you guys. But based on that, based on like yesterday's video pretty much, the guy who is the headline of this tattoo thing down in Colombia is this guy here. He's like the star. And I don't know what else to tell you. His name is Jacob Angel, and that's what he calls himself. Jacob Angel. And that just kind of made my jaw drop. And he also is known as the Angel of Death. Okay? And I'm sorry about the images, but this is Drudge. This is what he puts up. And to see this, Jacob Angel, Angel of Death, after looking explicitly at Jacob's trouble and the Great Tribulation, based on what I've shown you, and what I've been shown, and that's really all I can say. It's what I've been shown. And I'm showing you because I'm compelled to do so. It really just boils down to that simple. And so I go to my first headlines after I look over that craziness. And somewhere in here, there's an article. And we were also going over the horsemen. I've shown you in the past month. You'd have to go back and look if you haven't to make your own judgment. But I have seen the white horse, the red horse, the black horse, and we're just waiting on the pale horse. And once that fourth seal is open, that's when all four horses are sent forth to give power over a fourth part of the earth, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. And I'm just gonna show you. I mean, in my little headline browsing, I come across this right here. Europe-wide police operation busts horse meat racket. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a pale horse. They're not common. They're also known as ashen. That is not at all a common horse. And this is not a fluff article. This isn't about pretty horses. This is about, unfit for consumption and slaughtered meat, passed off as edible. It goes over the disease and decay and crime involved and mistreated horses, and it's an ugly, dark, wicked subject matter with our pale horse. You see where I'm going? All I can tell you is this is what I see. Pray hard, because I do, and when I'm shown these things, it's hard for me to tell you this stuff because I don't want to mislead anybody. But I show you and you do what you will. Use discernment. You were given a sound mind. Use it. Seek the truth humbly. Peace and grace, many fish.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armour of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armour of God,